welcome friends. I want to make a quick PSA and little, heads up on what you should farm in the meantime while we're waiting for the new LightSpeed bundles. We did get some data mines of the new LightSpeed bundles. There's plenty of videos around. Here's a quick look at what we got. So we got some really cool stuff for Rebels. We got some really cool stuff, for Finalizer. Some just solid all-around packs. Seem pretty cheap. Hopefully we don't all die of wallet fatigue, but hey, we're getting some cool stuff, I'm not going to go too far into the LightSpeed bundles themselves, but this is what they contain, and you might notice that they're missing a couple of things, and that's why I wanted to make this video, is just to kind of go over some of those things that are missing that you might want to take a second and grab. And so we're going to bring you back over, and over here I got some squads lined up. Okay. So you're going to be getting all of the Phoenix Squadron. A lot of the Rebels you get are not going to be that helpful, but the Phoenix Squadron is going to be insanely helpful because of this guy right here. So don't neglect this guy. Get his unique Zeta on him. It's going to be the Lost Commander. So basically this is, I'm not going to read through it, but it's going to make your entire team busted because remember, under Hera lead, everyone gains these abilities, because all of them share a unique ability. And so it gets really crazy really quickly when it comes to Captain Rex. So Captain Rex, don't sleep on him. Make sure you get him up. Sidebar with the LightSpeed bundles previously, Zori Bliss, I'm going to keep harping on her. Always, doesn't matter if it's gear 9 for either of these characters. Get some Zetas on them and get them into a team. They're going to be fantastic. And then this one, I wanted to bring up, we're going to add one more character to it, because of the pack coming out that comes with Rebels. You'll be getting a Relic 5 Obi-Wan Kenobi. And so this is to fix up your Starkiller team, because a lot of people have these Starkiller teams, but they don't have, a finished Starkiller team because they're just throwing in like Ray Scavenger. So you want to get an unaligned Force user that's light side that has some good synergy with the team. These are my two suggestions. I will always prefer Cal, but he's needed elsewhere, so Visas Mar is a close second. And then Old Ben is a solid character in all kinds of places, but you can just, as soon as you get that pack, just plug him right into Starkiller and he'll do some serious work for you as a Jedi tank. Because a Jedi tank is usually the best thing on a Starkiller team for that Jedi slot. And then the other thing that we really need to talk about, this is vitally important. This is like the difference between you being in, in Carbonite or Bronzium versus being in Chromium and Erodium, is fleets. I cannot stress this enough. Fleets is one of the biggest neglected things in the game. It's what'll push you into Kyber. Fleets are so important. And specifically, the Finalizer pack does not give the Echelon and does not give the Special Forces TIE Fighter. Special Forces TIE Fighter is a very easy farm. It's just in a store for the guild, and so you can just use your guild currency to get it, whether that be through Get 1 currency or Raid 1 currency. Either way, you're going to get it very quickly. So don't sleep on this. Make sure you get the Special Forces TIE Fighter. And then on top of that, get the TIE Echelon, the Enchilada. These two ships are what allows Finalizer to be not only amazing, but beat Executor. So do not sleep on these ships, please, for the love of all that is holy. Especially the Enchilada. The Enchilada's ability to put its allies under stealth on the first turn and taunt is so incredibly good. And he's going to be a long farm, so you should start now, because it is, a ship farm. And so it's going to take a while. Another one not to sleep on, I'm not saying that the Radis is a good fleet, but don't waste, a fleet. You need to finish a fleet if you have it. And so you can see here, I'm farming it right now, even though I don't like the Radis as a fleet. It's a good backup fleet for me. I can throw it on defense, maybe snipe some banners from people. And so get the MG 100 Star Fortress. I mean, you already have the character's relic for it. You might as well grab it. I've pulled off some good cleanup stuff with the Radis already, and so yeah, don't sleep on that either. And so, but what I'm trying to emphasize in general is when you have a farm, take the time to fill in the slots that are not technically required. Well, I'll give you another example, just really quick. So the overall principle is the same throughout the entire game. If you're going for, Darth Revan and you're getting Malik, you'll have Darth Revan, you'll have Malik, and you'll have Bastila Shan, which is great 3 people. But if you just stop there because that's all you needed to get the farm done, then you're gimping your Sith Empire team hard. And so you're going to want to get, Sith Marauder and Sith Empire Trooper to fill in those slots to make this a full team. And so make sure you're taking the time to fill in those slots. It's kind of the general idea that I'm going for, but specifically for these ones, you can prep now for having great Lightspeed bundles in the future, because these aren't being like jumped on us. We've got some time. So consider farming up Cal, consider farming up Visas Mar, prepare to throw Obi-Wan in there. You can stop working on whatever Jedi that you have in that slot if you plan on getting that. Because just old Ben just fits with the team really well. Zori Bliss obviously should be getting up now. Captain Rex, now's your time to get a Zeta on him. Just that unique Zeta is really all you need to get the team absolutely brutalizing people. But if you can drop both his Zetas and his Omicron, perfect. Gear 9, Gear 10, Gear 11, whatever you can get him to it, because with those Relic Phoenix, he will decimate. And then don't sleep on the fleet. This is the part that I want to emphasize again and again and again. Enchilada and the Special Forces TIE Fighter. Get them up. It'll be your perfect offensive fleet. Not a defensive fleet, an offensive fleet. They're not very smart on defense. They're kind of like Imperial Troopers. How they're amazing on offense, but on defense they're just iffy. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys for today. Hopefully this helps you prepare for your Lightspeed bundles. I am trying to hit that 1,000 subscribers by January. We're getting close. We're already, more than halfway at this point. But if you could drop a subscribe if you like this kind of content, I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video.